Gotta ask this. I read an article recently where it talked about LeBron's infamous workout when he was still in high school and your dad was the coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's mysterious to many people because it's like, whoa, what was it like? I read that Penny Hardaway participated in it and with some other guys. Who were all the guys that participated in LeBron's workout?
Penny wasn't there. Penny wasn't at that one. It happened at Gunn Arena in the press facility. It was myself, one of my teammates, Lawrence Roberts, who went to Baylor University with me, a couple of local guys who went to Cleveland State, and a couple of schools around, or who was known as good basketball players in Cleveland at the time, with Sagana, who was a rookie, Chris Mims, Carlos Boozer, I think DeJuan Wagner. Yeah, Wag was there. It was his rookie year. Dembo Cole, Darius Miles, Ricky Davis, and RP. Another one of my teammates from Baylor was there too. Patrick Dennehy, who passed away. He was there. So my dad used to always do, like, we used to just call it player development, like, you get work on your game. He used to want college players to go against his pros. The reason why is his way of thinking of it is like, these college players are going to go at it because everybody's going to try to gauge themselves because everybody wants to be in the league. So you're going to go extra hard. But my dad never liked pros playing against each other because he says they're just out there for cardio. They're not really working on their game. It's more like playing in a country club game and nobody's really going at each other.
It's an all-star game. Nobody's playing defense.
Exactly. So it was more of these young guys who want to make the league is going to go at it. So we did it, and I grew up 4 houses away from Kobe in Philadelphia. My dad coached the Sixers. So I went to all of Kobe's high school basketball games. He used to pick me up from school. He used to pick me up from the house. We used to go train at St. Joseph with my dad. This and that. He did the same thing with Kobe that we're about to talk about he did with LeBron. So he invited LeBron. He called me one day when I was at school before, school let out. He said, man, it's a kid up here. I think he might be better than Kobe in high school. And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. It's Kobe. We're talking about Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody better than Kobe. Like, in my mind, that was like how every older people was MJ or Earl the Pearl. Like, so Kobe was like that to me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I said, what's his name? He was like, LeBron James. I was like, okay, where you from? Akron. You go to St. Mary's. Boom. This is before, like, ESPN started following him and the games on TV started happening and stuff like that. So we come on. He invite LeBron up. So we see him. I'm like, okay, come in. Nobody was passing the ball to LeBron. Like, we was all college. So we was like, man, we ain't passing the ball to this high school kid. Like, man, watch out, man. Go stand in the corner. Like, just stand over there in the corner. We're going to do our thing. And my dad stopped. And he was like, damn it, give him the ball. Right? So I had the ball in my hand. And I kind of threw it like, man, here. Like, man, here. He's making me give you the ball. Here it goes. And he was on the right side of the court. He made a move. Ricky Davis was guarding my three. He made a move. Boom, hit him. And he jumped from outside the paint. Right? So when he jumped from outside the paint, it was Sagana, and it was either Chris Mims. No, it was Sagana and Carlos Boozer went up to try to block it. So he jumped like this, like he was going to dunk it on one side. He went underneath the goal and dunked it back without touching the rim, though. Just threw it in and just kept running like it was nothing.
That's like Chappelle's show, the Prince skit, when he reverse dunk.
Almost, but it wasn't like, that was, but I'm just saying he dunked. And so we was all like, it was like, oh shit, like, oh. Man, since that one play, we was giving him the ball every possession. We was like, boom, because it's like, you want to see more. So that was like my introduction into meeting LeBron. And kind of like just kept working, every day. And then obviously they fined my dad $200,000 like the NBA did. They fined Cleveland because it was like something with like they had an exclusive look at up and coming. It was like when all that started happening. And my dad was like, man, I just want these kids to get better. Like, he was like, I don't care we don't draft them or not. I just want to help, So he did. That happened, and the rest was history after that. Like, LeBron has been LeBron, and And just full circle, and it's crazy that, you know, the encounters that LeBron and I have had of playing, him jumping over me, all kind of stuff, and now I'm coaching him. I was like kind of joking about, oh man, it just hit me. I'm coaching the person who jumped over me, man. He gonna have to run extra laps for that. Like it's still like, it's just me. I have a sense of humor. Like, don't nothing really get to me. You know, so we laugh about it, but then I'm like, yeah, I gave you 24 at the United Center, like I got my get back. So it was more having fun, but talking. But one thing about us is we love the game of basketball, and we always talk about the game. And it doesn't surprise me of what he's doing, because he is a student of the game. He constantly watches every game on his iPad. You see him walking on the plane, he's looking at games. On the plane, he's watching film. Like, you talking about all-around true professional. So it's like, it's not a coincidence he's doing what he's doing. Same thing with Cole, same thing with MJ, same thing with Magic. Like, all the great ones have a sense of craziness when it comes to the game. That's what makes them great.